women's basketball team doing some nice things, 5-5 thus far this season. They've got 2 games this weekend, and their head coach is Pam Oswald, doing a great job in her first year with Kaiser, joining us here live. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
We are doing excellent. Always love being here at Kaiser. So what's been the first couple of months like for you? You know, getting adjusted, obviously, to Kaiser, getting adjusted to the university, getting adjusted to your team. What's been kind of the highlight so far?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing is just being able to bring our players together and see what all the pieces are, and to be able just to work on that continual growth each and every day, just to be able to get a little bit better. I mean, definitely throughout, the first game of the season, being able to see exactly where we're at and just how hard we compete, but also being able to have those building blocks and building each and every step of the way as we go.
So when you're a coach and you take over a program, so the first thing that you look for is basically the competition and the effort level, is what you were saying?
First thing, most important thing is that effort level, and you want players who want to compete. You want players who, have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and are going to work extremely hard, want to step in, do those effort, hustle-related plays like take charges, box out, rebound, just all those little things, and that's one thing that we've enjoyed being able to have on our team this season.
Yeah, I was going to ask, sometimes we probably can't tell. We see players out there and may think, hey, this player's showing maximum effort, this player's not. So really it's, kind of the charges and the box out, those are the things that you can tell that distinguish someone that's giving the type of effort that you want to see?
Well, yeah, and it's a lot of people look at the box score, and I understand the fact that the game is based on who scores the most points, but also generally those things happen because of all those little effort plays that happen, the really great screen that's set, the great, the good pass. Changing the momentum of the game by stepping over, taking a charge, and making a sacrifice there. So, those are things that, add up to those big things. And, as far as from a coaching standpoint, are just as vital as being able to put the ball through the basket.
Talking to Pam Oswald, the head coach of the women's basketball team. So I'm looking at some of the overall stats. You've got Courtney Murphy, who's averaging nearly 16 points per game, leading the team in scoring. And then I see the Buffalo Wild Wings Seahawk of the Week, Dominique Winbush. Tell us about these two players.
Courtney Murphy is just one of those really good, just pure shooter. She's starting to be able to add a little bit more to her game. A really good three-point shooter, can knock it down. But then at the same time, she also is being able to feel more comfortable being able to take it off the dribble. And then Dominique Winbush is a post player down low that just has extremely good hands. I mean, even if our guards aren't able to give her a great pass, she always seems to be able to come up with it, and has that soft touch off the glass. And so those two, any team that you have, you want to kind of have it be an inside-outside game. Make it hard for your opponents to be able to guard you.
Got a couple games this weekend, Dickinson State, which is part of a doubleheader, and then Marion University. For someone that is thinking about going to check out Kaiser basketball for the first time, what are they going to see?
Well, I think first thing that they're going to see is they're going to see a group of players that are going to work extremely hard. My biggest pet peeve is a quiet gym. So defensively, I want my players talking constantly and having a lot of chatter. And
now, are you shacking up the crowd too, or are you one of those coaches that's
no, but I think one thing is for the fact that our numbers are rather small, our players play with a huge amount of heart, a huge amount of passion, and they're going to compete from the first quarter through the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Do you have 7 players that right now are getting regular playing time?
Yep, we have 7 players on our roster right now.
Wow. Do you manage anything differently then, or to you basically it doesn't matter if it's 7, 10, 11, 12, whatever the number is?
Well, I think a lot has to do more with the process of practicing, preparation.
Right.
We have, of course, practice players and things like that, but it also makes you take more into, mind the fact of, okay, how many days are we going to go hard before a game? Just different things like that whereas if you have a team of 15, you don't really think that much about per se. And, it's a challenge for myself and my assistant coach, Reed Walling, that to continually make